Hello, wrestling fans. Welcome to the Wrestling Wrap-Up. I am your host, the Megastar Austin Savage. This is going to be a show about the current events in the world of professional wrestling, and I'm sure, being that it's YouTube and current events, I'm sure wrestling won't be the only thing I talk about, and there'll be a lot of crossovers. For example, my first topic this week is freedom of speech in the world of professional wrestling. I'm sure, as you may or may not have heard by now, Michael Cole, the Raw announcer, used the word fag as it relates to his announce partner, Josh Matthews, on his Twitter page. You know, the WWE is all up in arms about it. Glad is all up in arms about it. He said it on his personal Twitter page. And I'm sorry, I don't think the WWE should have the right to police what people say on their personal Twitter accounts, Facebook, MySpace, whatever it happens to be. It's not like he said it on pay-per-view or live television or even on the WWE Universe social network site that the WWE has. And I can understand management being pissed if he had done those things, in any of those forums. I understand that the WWE is a publicly traded company, and this makes them accountable to their stockholders and the companies that they do business with. And, Glad being all bent out of shape about it. Just, I think, 2 weeks ago, John Cena made some Fruity Pebbles reference when he was knocking The Rock out with that battle rap, whatever it was. Anyways, so they made an agreement, Glad and the WWE, to work together for an anti-discrimination, video package or whatever they're going to do. And that's great for them. Glad is a great organization. I support Glad 100%. It's a good organization for, gays and lesbians, equal rights. I mean, I'm a supporter of gay marriage. I'm a happily married straight man, so, for anybody that's going to say, oh, he's for it because he's gay. I'm not gay. Ask my wife. I have 3 children. And getting back on topic, I ramble a lot, by the way, just to warn you. To close the subject, Michael Cole made a mistake. He had a slip-up. He probably wasn't thinking. He thought it was all, haha, it's a joke. I'll call him a fag, and he'll come back with something. I think he's learned his lesson, and maybe he'll be more careful in the words he uses when he's tweeting. Alright, that's going to do it for that topic. Topic number 2 that I'd like to get to. Yes, I have notes, because I have a very terrible memory. Topic number 2 would be Sin Cara's upcoming debut for World Wrestling Entertainment. For those of you that don't know, Sin Cara used to go by the name Mystico in the Mexican promotion of AAA. He's a phenomenal wrestler, I won't say wrestler, he's a phenomenal performer, because there's a difference between wrestling and sports entertainment. That's a subject for another show. He's impressive, he's got a good skill set, he's a big star in Mexico. The question is, will that translate over to World Wrestling Entertainment? And everybody can say, oh well, look at Alberto Del Rio. What has he done? He won the Royal Rumble. Has he won the heavyweight title yet? No. More on that later in the show when I discuss WrestleMania. I mean, Rey Mysterio, when he came in, I remember going to the local Civic Center here. Before he made his TV debut, they had him team with Billy Kidman. I was so excited to see Rey Mysterio. And I watched his whole career from ECW to WCW to WWE. And he's a 2-time world champion. And look at him now. He's wrestling Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania in some kind of a vanity, oh, you broke Cody Rhodes' pretty face type of revenge, whatever. I don't even watch SmackDown most of the time, because it is that stupid. I would like to see Sin Cara be successful, but I'm not sure he can be. Okay, that's going to wrap it up for Sin Cara's debut. Topic number 3 this week is wrestlers that have held on and stayed around too long. Most fans know where I'm going with this. You have Hulk Hogan and the Nature Boy Ric Flair, two of the greatest of all time. I mean, Hulk Hogan was the greatest attraction of all time in the wrestling business. And on the other side of that coin, you have the Nature Boy Ric Flair, who's probably the greatest wrestler of all time. You know, both wrestlers, in my opinion, are tarnishing their legacies by hanging around in TNA. And that's not to say that they'd be doing their legacies any favors by going to the WWE, because they wouldn't. These two are the greatest in our sports history, and I've said it probably 3 times already, and I'm sorry to repeat myself. But what they could do to help the wrestling business is not appear on Impact every week, because it's not doing anything for Impact, it's not doing anything for TNA, it's not doing anything for the business. They could open their own wrestling schools. They could teach classes at schools, their friends' wrestling schools. Teach this generation coming up what it takes to be the next Hulk Hogan, what it takes to be the next Nature Boy Ric Flair. Lend something to the business. To me, that would help way more than what they've been doing. Alright, that's the end of the first 3 topics of what I'm going to discuss this week. I'm going to take a break because I'm halfway through my time here. I still have 2 other topics. One is rather lengthy. When we get back, I will be discussing Ring of Honor's 2-show event in Atlanta, Georgia, WrestleMania weekend. We'll be right back.